Welcome to 16 years of teaching English as a second language by yours truly, Teacher Dara. Enjoy the journey. Was going well for me until one day I found out that I wasn't well, and that's when things turned for the worse. I lost my job, and shortly after I needed to get major hip surgery, and this would be the start of greatness as well as many challenges. But throughout, I had the strength to not only to keep going, keep my faith, but stay busy. I graduated with my 3rd degree. I started to be more creative by creating things that can help me better help my students and just to give me something to do, because hip pain is truly no joke. But it gave me a time to reflect on my life, reflect on the things that I've lost and to things that I was soon to gain. But at the time I did not know that. These crafts that you see here are things that represent former lessons that I've taught, or just any interest, anything that grabbed my attention. But it was a way to express myself as well, because as a child I've always loved to create. I love to decorate my room. I like to be reminded of the things that mean something special to me, like the sun is always near, or sayings as I created, my window of opportunity starts within me. So creativity has always been part of my life besides teaching. I started my own design called Squiggly Lines, Dots, and whatever else. And I drew it on paper, on a shirt from my brother, basically. I was having a good time. And then Hurricane Sandy hit. And during this time, I was inspired to volunteer. And boy, did I volunteer. I went to different boroughs of my city of New York. I helped out as much as I can because I wanted to make a difference. And plus, a dear friend of mine at the time lost her home due to the hurricane. So it really inspired me to help. I was also interested in studying social work as well, so that also played a part. I'm proud of this journey. Even though I fractured my elbow in the process of helping, it was so worth it. I've learned a lot about myself, and I've also learned not to take things for granted. I went back to writing, and during this time as well, I was working on my book, Life's Reflective Twist, which in fact took me 4 years to create. I started to write for a then online newspaper called Examiner.com, focusing on issues with adult literacy, neighborhood problems like empty lots, broken sidewalks. And get this, I even had the opportunity to attend public hearings at MTA, attending public events, talking about new bus services. And my article was actually featured on Google. And this could have been possible without the association I've had with Pix 11 News and my friend Greg Marker, who is always on the trail of something different. He is the one who inspired me to talk about all things transit. I even had the opportunity to meet several of the Pix 11 news staff, which are amazing. So I was starting to feel like myself again. After the surgeries, I was ready to get back out there and work and do what I love to do best, which is teach English as a second language.
That's what we do in Brooklyn, Brooklyn's finest.
Now it was time to work. I started to work on lessons, trying to start my own business at the time called Dara's ESL. Now I was working for a job, but then I ended up quitting so I can pursue my business full time. And I took my business on the road, traveling to different workplaces, houses, and online. And then I started an Instagram page called Dara's ESL. And then I thought to myself, why not do an introduction to my business? So that's when I decided to create my introductory video. Well, because I couldn't afford a tripod, I tried to be creative and create one myself. But as you can see, that didn't go too well. So, yeah. Eventually, I ended up using a selfie stick to create photos and video. Hello, and welcome to AppliedESL, an online English tutoring service with a creative approach. My name is Dara Fulton. I am an ESL teacher and the owner of AppliedESL. The goal is to focus on helping the adult learner learn or improve their English skills, particularly in speaking and in listening. Showcase these visuals and displays in the tutoring sessions so students can actually see what they're learning. This will also help build their vocabulary skills as well. These lessons are based on life skills, such as going to the doctor or shopping at the supermarket, being able to communicate more effectively, and most importantly, you feel more confident in learning English or feel more confident speaking in English. So I thank you very much for choosing AppliedESL as part of your learning journey. I started to create my first video lesson, How Do You Say Hello? And I went from using a selfie stick to actually a camera and a ring light. This made life more easier. I started my own YouTube channel, Dara's ESL. I was working on my workbook, and by October 2019, the AppliedESL Life Skills Student Workbook was published. I was super excited and happy because February of that year, I became an LLC, and AppliedESL was born. I had a grand opening. I took pictures with my mom and my teddy bear to celebrate because my mom is my best friend and she always supports me. I created a new website. I finally felt like I was on the right track. I even created video lessons that accompanies the workbook.
Hello students. Welcome to AppliedESL, an online English tutoring service with a creative approach. My name is Teacher Dara. Welcome to your video lessons. For watching today's lesson. Always try your best.
After my workbook published and my video lessons, I received some amazing reviews from not only students who've worked with me, but also teachers who had purchased my workbook. This really built my confidence. It made me feel like my downtime was not done in vain, that all the struggles I've been through finally paid off. And I can't thank each and every one of you enough. There's not enough thank yous in the world for supporting me and AppliedESL. You are all amazing, and that's why I call you my AppliedESL family. You really, really helped me come such a long way, and I celebrate this with all of you. I am crying tears of joy that AppliedESL is now certified as a woman minority business enterprise by the City of New York.
And it gives you the opportunity, gives businesses the opportunity to network with other businesses, to be able to do more for your business. You get to bid for government contracts. So you pretty much put yourself out there, you know. And the reason why I'm emotional is because I'm a solopreneur. It's just me. This has been my dream for many years. I started this journey back in September of 2013. Always try your best, because when you try your best, you certainly do your best. Workbook Wednesday starts now. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hey, hello, hello, hello. Hello, my Applied ESL family. Welcome to Workbook Wednesday. Hello, students. Hello, teachers. Hello, Applied ESL family. How's everyone doing today? My name is Teacher Dara, and I am the founder and ESL teacher to Applied ESL. And I've realized I haven't done a Get to Know Teacher Dara video in some time. So let's get started.
Last year, 2020, I started a new series called MetroCard English. Learn English as you travel. Because I'm inspired by the English that we learn on the back of the MetroCards here in New York City. Mondays are for MetroCard English. Learn English as you travel. A MetroCard is something that we use to take the New York City subways, such as trains and buses. On each MetroCard, you will see a message on the back, such as this one. Here is today's lesson. I started out not knowing where my journey was going to take me. I finished college, and then I just needed a job like any other college grad, and I fell into the ESL profession, and I've continued to walk in it and haven't looked back. But throughout all of my struggles, of all the things I've been through, it feels wonderful to be able to do an about face and continue moving forward, doing what I love to do best, being Teacher Dara and Applied ESL.